Thank you very much and good luck to Sibo. And our stage is already ready for the next pictures. This startup is coming from Italy and helps any e-commerce with the pesky task of having to build and maintain a complicated backend system. So e-commerce can now focus on being the best at selling and have a custom-tailored, maintained backend from Marketcloud. Not just on the web, but also on the mobile with bots and on virtual reality.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Simone Imbrescia, founder and CEO of Marketcloud, and I can promise you, force is strong with this project. We built a tool for software development that allows you to save time and money, two of the most precious things in the universe. But let's talk a bit about shopping experience before, and the technology, how it's changing this process. We mainly use online channel to see the product that we want to buy. And this is the reason why e-commerce owners exist. Shop owners now are evolving. They are becoming something else. And as we know, technology is continuously changing. And the way we access internet also. We already have been from the mainframe to the computer to the web. But right now we mainly use mobile devices such as smartphone and tablet to go online. And in a not so far future, IoT, virtual reality, and chatbot will be the deal. I'm not talking about sci-fi, I'm talking about reality. However, when we talk about software for e-commerce applications and the technology that we use to build them, it still looks like we are stuck in the Middle Ages. Developers still use the same technologies and the same approaches we used more than 20 years ago to build this kind of applications, even before the first smartphone was imagined. And this is crazy. Yes, when we talk about e-commerce, we mainly think about these big guys, Amazon, eBay, Zalando. But there are thousands of web shops that you never heard of that are making billions in revenue. In fact, the e-commerce market is valued $1.5 trillion right now and is booming. But let's assume for a moment that you want to join this growing market. What you have to do is to create a web page. In order to do so, you will basically create a front end for your page, gathering content and pretty images for your website. You will start gathering pictures. You will start creating a pretty design. And developing this part, which is the funniest part of the e-commerce, is what we call front-end development. Once the front end is ready, we have to deal with something that is nothing else but just pure code, infrastructure, and databases. Developing this part is what we call backend. And according to one of the most accredited developer platforms, less than 10% of developers know how to properly build, scale, and maintain this kind of projects. However, each e-commerce needs this kind of technology. But just for your clarity, it's like we are talking about the engine for your car. You've never seen your engine, but your car depends on it. And we had an idea. We had an idea to create an engine that can run any kind of car, regarding which kind of shape it has, or which kind of color the car you want to have. We had the idea to create a universal backend as a service system that can be accessed through the power of a click. In fact, Marketcloud is a real backend as a system that can be accessed by any kind of device. It can be used for mobile applications, for chatbot, for virtual reality, and IoT. Once again, Marketcloud is a universal backend system to rule them all. And we tested the value proposition of this project online, gathering more than 1,000 users organically. And we discovered that they mainly use mobile to go online. And that's the reason why we decided to create a backend as a service, because this kind of application can only be built with this kind of systems. And when we talk about backend in numbers, we are talking of a 7 billion market that is growing really fast, with few competitors right now. And out of those competitors, there is one that I want to talk to you about. It's called Firebase. Firebase is a backend as a service that all of you never heard of. But you all know the company that acquired Firebase a couple of years ago. It's called Google. And right now, Google is improving Firebase by acquiring other backend as a service systems. Last one has been acquired last week. And thanks to the work we have made with ABC Family, we are already in contact with Google, and we are going into the Silicon Valley into the next months to talk with them. But let's go back to our project. Remember when I told you how much it's difficult to create a backend? With us, it's simple, and you can simply access our business model, and you will have access to the same technology power as Amazon. This is possible thanks to our awesome team. Mattia, the CTO, has served with several cloud startups, always working with this kind of project. We already built together a backend as a service system for IoT application in Italy that is still running. Alessandro is one of the most skilled mobile developers that I ever met. And Valeria and Michele are taking care of our customers day and night. Then there is Marcello, a growth hacker that managed to reach 20K users for his previous startup organically. And then there is me. I have more than 5 years experience in building e-commerce and strategies for this kind of projects. And I built in 2011 one of the first vending machines connected to internet. This is why I can promise you that Marketcloud is able right now to work online as well as offline. We have done a lot till now. We have been selected among the top 20 startups in Italy in 2015. And we launched the beta of our project, gathering the feedback of our users. The platform that we have right now online has been built with them. And we have been selected in 2015 by the TVLP program, and we have been into the Silicon Valley, and we come out with an idea. I discussed this idea with ABC team in October, and we come out with a plan. In fact, as I mentioned, we are going back to the Silicon Valley into the next period. But in the meantime, we also have worked here in Slovenia with a B2B strategy. And we already have proud to say that we are going online with the first customers into the next months. To keep this show running, we are looking for a 250K investment. We already have 120 committed and looking for 30 additional in the short term and 100 by the end of the year. If you think that you can help us, please come and talk to me after this show. And together, we can join and rule the galaxy.
Good luck, Marketcloud. Just for your information, we just have 5 more pitches till the end of this evening, but right now, let's put the pitches on pause and get our listening ears on even faster, because this is the most hardworking band in Slovenia, or one of them, and they truly know how to make the noise. Give a warm welcome for the wacky professors of blues.